Hi, I'm Blake from the Ubiquiti training team, here to show you AmpliFi, our mesh Wi-Fi system for home and small office networks. After a short introduction to Ubiquiti and the consumer Wi-Fi market, I'll cover AmpliFi's hardware and software app, and then quickly review some fundamental wireless concepts to take full advantage of this powerful mesh Wi-Fi system. So Ubiquiti has been in the market for about 12 years now. Since 2005, we've been making technology generally just for internet service providers, including routers, switches, radios, and wireless really is our forte. You may have heard of our brands like AirMax and UniFi, and today Ubiquiti Labs is a separate consumer division, so we're making products now for homes, home users, and focusing on a very popular growing industry, which is the mesh wireless market. The following video introduces AmpliFi and highlights its main features.
Hi, we're Ubiquiti, and we're excited to bring the power and stability of our award-winning enterprise Wi-Fi to the consumer market. The average home network is often a single router laboring to serve all the demands of the connected household. Dead spots, slow speeds, and poor reliability are common issues many consumers experience. What if we could strengthen and expand the coverage? Introducing AmpliFi, the future of home connectivity. Its elegant design blends seamlessly into your life, and the plug-and-play setup makes it easy to bring turbocharged performance into your home. It does this with multiple radios paired with powerful antennas to deliver maximum speeds and range. The touchscreen LCD allows you to swipe and see performance of your network. You can tailor the coverage with the two mesh points. Their powerful directional antennas expand coverage to where you need it the most. Plug them into any outlet and adjust the pivoting head to bring dead spots to life. The LED indicators are a simple way to see if the mesh points are doing their job. An intuitive app can be downloaded and automatically connects your mobile device or tablet to your network via Bluetooth. Use the app to get current and historical performance reports and to manage your network. AmpliFi is the accumulation of years of award-winning enterprise-tested technology combined with elegant design and an effortless setup. It's the future of home connectivity now, and it's the foundation for our greater vision.
AmpliFi is solving the problems traditionally tied to mesh and home Wi-Fi. I'm talking about fast, uninterrupted internet for everyone with easy setup and control. No dead spots, and one of the top speeds of any home mesh Wi-Fi system on the market today. It is the epitome of plug and play. In fact, we'll show you in a little bit just how quick and simple it is to get working right out of the box. And best of all, no other product gives consumers these features at such a low price as AmpliFi, retailing for only $349. So as previously mentioned, the home mesh Wi-Fi market is an extremely popular market today. It's really blowing up and taking Wi-Fi to the next level. So naturally, there are a lot of manufacturers that are coming out with the latest and greatest products and pairing it with this mesh technology. Google, Eero, Luma, these are some of the most popular manufacturers, but here's how AmpliFi is stealing the spotlight. We earnestly strive to come out with the fastest Wi-Fi speed on the market. The multi-hop and third-party mesh capabilities make us unique in this category, and for all of these features and fast, easy setup, AmpliFi is very competitively priced for the customer. So now we're going to hop in and explore the AmpliFi HD hardware.
are you doing?
Mom, the password is football.
Yeah, the hardware is so easy a child can set it up. The AmpliFi router really is our showcase piece in the AmpliFi system. It has a very unique and actually quite striking LCD touchscreen display. It's compact and elegant with edges under 4 inches. It even has 4 gigabit Ethernet ports, and the LED base is an added touch, and both the base and touchscreen brightness can be changed in settings. And lastly, the MSRP is just $149. Now we'll learn about the AmpliFi mesh points.
Wi-Fi dead spots can ruin your favorite show, or keep you from catching the play of the week. Introducing MeshPoint HD, the fastest, hassle-free, no-stress solution to amplifying your Wi-Fi and eliminating dead spots. Upgrade any router, even your existing cable router, into a powerful mesh network without replacing a thing. Just plug in your cordless MeshPoint, open the AmpliFi app, and instantly connect via Bluetooth. LED lights show just how connected you are. Now you can enjoy blazing fast Wi-Fi over here and all the way over there too. The MeshPoint features a magnetic connector so you can adjust the super antenna to find the strongest signal. That's some powerful Wi-Fi. You've now upgraded your existing router into a mesh network that covers your entire home from end to end. Hard to reach dead spots? Simply add more mesh points. And don't worry about bandwidth. Your Wi-Fi devices automatically connect to the strongest signal available wherever you are. Like here, there, over there, by here, and even out there. It's time to break out of your dead zone. Enjoy the power of a mesh Wi-Fi system anywhere inside your home. And even outside. The MeshPoint HD. Expand your world.
The idea behind mesh networking is the users move from place to place and continue with their Wi-Fi connection, never dropping signal or noticing loss in data. And with the AmpliFi system, the beauty of this is we've created a truly mesh wireless experience, meaning just add mesh points in different areas or different parts of the exterior or interior where users will roam, and they'll continue to have strong signal. If a certain area of the home has weak signals or connectivity problems, really no problem. Simply add another mesh point, and that's what we call mesh wireless. With multi-hop mesh, you can add mesh points, and mesh points talk to mesh points, which talk to other mesh points, which eventually make their way back to the router and internet connection of the home. You can also use these mesh points to expand the existing Wi-Fi coverage that another third-party router offers inside a home. One of the neat features of the AmpliFi system is that we've designed this rotating magnetic ball mount so that the user can easily point the antenna in the direction that will give the best signal and coverage. And as you're setting up mesh points, you want to make sure that you have the best connectivity, not only to the clients, but also between the mesh points or to the router. All that you have to do is look at the connectivity LEDs. And they're competitively priced at $129 MSRP. With AmpliFi, home Wi-Fi is perfected. And there are 4 different scenarios that we target. Therefore, every consumer can benefit from AmpliFi today. The router and mesh point scenario is simply placing a router next to the modem and then providing extra coverage throughout the house using mesh points. The next scenario is for smaller homes or apartments where you only need to have coverage for a single area, and the router is sufficient. The third type of coverage you mentioned in a previous slide, where maybe the modem is in a hard-to-reach area of the house, and in order to cover all the areas of the home, the mesh points will need to communicate with each other and not directly with the router. So this is multi-hop mesh, not available from all competitors, but something that AmpliFi offers. The final scenario is more of a cost-effective solution where maybe the internet provider leaves the router in the home and provides Wi-Fi, and the consumer is looking to only increase the Wi-Fi coverage. The Router HD and MeshPoint HD can be purchased separately and serve different functions to fit different scenarios, but both have a low MSRP. Not pictured is the complete AmpliFi HD system, which includes the router and 2 mesh points, and retails together at a discounted $349. Next, we're going to talk about the AmpliFi mobile app, which makes setup, monitoring, and everything that a home user would like to do much faster and easier. The mobile app first takes you through a quick setup wizard, which in 2 minutes can literally take your AmpliFi product from in the box to up and running. Both the router and mesh points can easily and instantly be set up in just a few clicks. The app automatically detects a nearby AmpliFi router. So the first phase of the setup wizard is actually naming the Wi-Fi network and assigning a password. And you're done. All you have to do now is connect to the Wi-Fi. The AmpliFi app starts telling you information about your network and letting you know if any updates are available. And that's it. As simple and fast as the setup wizard is, the entire mobile app is designed to easily let you know what is going on with your network. Now, we'll quickly cover the 5 main screens of the AmpliFi app. From the overview screen, you can see that the AmpliFi status is online and running with strong connections to the mesh points, and you can quickly see how many clients or devices are connected and how much traffic is passing through the network. If there are problems with the network that need to be resolved or devices offline, that will appear on this overview screen. You will also be able to tell if any devices need to be updated. This overview page is also extremely important because it's the only way to access the more advanced settings of the equipment. Clicking on the image of the router brings you to this settings page, which you'll need for other basic settings or even more advanced configurations, like when the ISP gives the home customer a static IP or a PPPoE client is running. AmpliFi supports the most popular internet settings. A crucial thing that we notice with home users is that they're always complaining about their speeds, but no longer with AmpliFi.
So this is the modem router combo that I'm renting. Let's get the speed test going and begin the test. So I actually grew up on a farm in Fresno, California, and getting anything above 2 to 3 megabits per second I was happy with growing up, and my parents still have the same speeds right now. So here 60 megabits per second is I'm very happy with. The only thing I'm disappointed in is that I'm actually paying 100 megabits per second for my cable bill and about 11.7 upload speed. Yeah, it's a little disappointing knowing that I'm not getting the full throughput, kind of like a bottleneck, but I'm paying for 100 megabits per second. So this is the AmpliFi system. Set that up so we could see. Yeah, see, wow, 117. I'm already getting faster speeds than I'm paying for.
On the performance screen of the mobile app, users can instantly see the combined upstream and downstream connections of active users like kids, family, or guests that are currently on the network. The usage section is particularly important in today's internet world, where users are paying for or being limited to the amount of bandwidth they can use each month. This screen also includes the ISP tests, where you can see exactly how much speed and bandwidth you're getting from your internet provider. All of your speed tests are saved in a history, so you can measure your network performance over time. And all of this is easily done on the performance screen of the AmpliFi mobile app. Another aspect for home and office Wi-Fi is being able to provide a seamless experience for guests without disruptions for regular or trusted users. So AmpliFi does this very simply by allowing you to enable a guest network just by clicking one button, and then you can configure it as you please. You can personalize access with time schedules. Maybe after a certain period, guests will not be on your network, so you don't want to offer Wi-Fi anymore. Or you'd like to set it so it's always on. Again, with the app, you're in control, and it is very simple and easy to use. Here, we show a few other settings you can change, like the name of the guest network, or whether or not you want to use a guest password. The guest screen also features a share button, which will draft a short message for you that you can text or email to those requesting access. One of the hottest features of the AmpliFi home Wi-Fi system, and probably the most sought-after feature in the home Wi-Fi experience today, is parental controls, for a number of reasons, but primarily for parents to have peace of mind while their kids are browsing the internet. So AmpliFi comes packaged with all these different settings to help. On the family screen, you can see the activity of every device in real time. Maybe there's one user's computer downloading large files, which is lowering the connection speed for everyone else. You would easily be able to see that here. Also, you can create profiles for users, so kids have their respective rules, and parents are free to surf the web without restrictions. Of course, a key feature is being able to impose a quiet time or internet schedule for an entire profile. This is great when parents want children to go to bed and not stay up late using the internet, or for a boss that wants employees only to have internet during lunch hours. The last thing to mention about the family screen is that you have a way to prioritize types of devices that are on the network. So if it seems like too many devices are competing for internet connection and you're having mixed performance, you can prioritize the users that have latency requirements like gamers, video streamers, or VoIP users so they have a more seamless experience. The final screen today is the diagnose screen. AmpliFi comes packaged with a network tool. The Easy Diagnosis tool lets you review in a matter of seconds network health, isolating the problem to one or two different things rather than guessing what the issue could be. And quickly fixing those network problems as AmpliFi reports them allows you to get back online as soon as possible. The AmpliFi product, as we've shown you, is very easy to use and set up, but we have a number of troubleshooting and support options and product documentation that very succinctly explains how to use or set up the product, including a quick start guide that comes in the box and a user guide that is available for download online. We also offer 24/7 in-app or online chat with our AmpliFi support agents, as well as phone support for clients that are more inclined to assistance over the phone. That's 9 to 5 Mountain Standard Time, Monday through Friday. Shifting gears slightly, we'd like to also touch on wireless local area network, or WLAN, configuration. AmpliFi really separates things into what matters. Basic settings allow you to change the name of your network, change your password, add security, separate Wi-Fi SSIDs, and more. Now, enabling the separate Wi-Fi SSID option allows you to manually choose which frequency to connect to with your device, be it 2G for longer connections or 5G for closer, faster connections. And for advanced users, we allow other settings for really tweaking the network, including choosing frequency, which I'll actually talk about now in our Wireless 101 section. Like I mentioned in the very beginning, these slides contain information that we believe every wireless user should know and understand. So first, we'll look at the difference between 2G and 5G. What are these? These refer to frequencies, and your laptop or phone uses one of these to talk to the AmpliFi product. Each has its own advantages. The 2G offers better range, but is more susceptible to interference because there are a lot more consumer products that use the 2 GHz band. Comparatively, 5G has much shorter range and doesn't go through walls as easily, but offers faster speeds. So what you're left with is one of two options, kind of choosing between coverage and speed. And with AmpliFi, you have to be careful not to overextend your Wi-Fi. If you notice that a user is dropping or having poor connectivity, just install another mesh point and it will solve all the problems. With that in mind, AmpliFi can be strategically positioned in order to provide the best coverage. The way to tell what your coverage is based off of the signal. The devices closest to the AmpliFi product will have the best signals, and signals, for all intents and purposes, are directly related to speed. So the further away you are from the router or the mesh point, the lower the speed will be. Keep in mind, you can't overextend your coverage or expect your signal to travel through a wall and maintain the same speeds. So again, the solution here is to add more mesh points. The mesh requirement here means to check and make sure that the links are strong, which means if you've placed a mesh point too far away from its upstream link or its next hop, you're not going to get very good speed, and that's going to affect all of the users connected to that poorly positioned mesh point. With AmpliFi though, it's not hard to make sure you do this correctly. Be sure to check the LEDs or check in the app to ensure you meet the mesh requirement. And again, it's not that hard. If you need more coverage, just add more mesh points. I mentioned on a previous slide that signal relates to speed directly. The better the signal, the more potential for speed for the user. And when we talk about wireless speed, we're mostly concerned with the user's signal. That's something that we can control. You can look inside the app and see what a user's signal strength percentage is. So if they're in a highly used area of the house and they're not seeing the desired signal, definitely think about putting in another mesh point or positioning the mesh points differently. It's also important to keep in mind that Wi-Fi speeds are not the same as internet speeds. But if your internet speeds are slow, that's going to affect your Wi-Fi speeds. Your service provider may offer you 10 megabits, so that will be your max speed. But AmpliFi is able to handle up to 1750 megabits. So basically in every scenario, including fiber, cable, and DSL, AmpliFi has you covered. And with that, we've reached the end. Thank you everybody for watching, and for more information, please go to amplify.com.